Hello and welcome to Sacred Symposium. This is part of my YouTube channel where I generally do a channeling from spirits, and I connect to my guides, to my team, and I draw forward energies who wish to speak through me. I have been told on the last occasion that we would be doing something slightly different today, although I am finding myself moving forwards and backwards, and that swaying can point to just somebody coming in to channel some energy. I was told that it would be much more like mediumship, in that someone would come and sit in front of me and we would have a chat. I do feel there is someone here. And this is someone who hasn't passed over too long ago. I'm getting shivers now. I'm not going to reveal a name, but he is a gentleman. And he's shown me rings on his fingers. Big, clubby, clubby as in bulky rings on his fingers. And some tattoos as well. He's also shown me posters, like his face is on a poster on a wall with red writing across it. And now, so he liked to drink. He's showing me clinking of drinks, like cheers, clinking, cheers, like a celebration. But in the sense that there would have been a lot of that, and because of the nature of the cheers, it's not a clean cheers. It's sort of, you would bash your glass against something and the drink would spill out everywhere. So it is that perhaps inebriated and then not in control and not caring about the mess, not caring about, getting dirty or getting drinks everywhere. More important things I'm hearing. More important to him was being at the bar. Misfit, he's calling himself a bit of a misfit. Challenges. He was like a square peg in a round hole. You find he didn't fit the narrative, which is a bit like what we talked about in the tarot reading just before this, how society has everybody a certain way, and if we could all just fit into those little boxes and be little robots, society would be calm. But actually we're individual manifestations of divine frequency, so we're all individual and we all come with different gifts and essences and poetry, he's saying. And it's like our energy is like that, like a poetry, like a different song. So we're not all meant to be the same. Some are rebels, he's saying. There's kind of an asking, but also a hearing of, would he do it differently? I think he had too much fun. There's an element of, I had too much fun. And it's hard to top that. It's hard to get serious and get grounded and get, it's like the mortgage and the kids thing wasn't, it's too serious. And he's saying perhaps he never grew up. That adolescent energy remained. He feels he's shedding a little bit of it now, that part of his process as he moves on is to shed a little bit of that adolescence and allow him to move into more maturity and that there is fun and a new aspect in maturity, in that you can see the world differently and experience it differently and add to it differently. In a sense, he is saying there was an expectation of him as well to present in a certain way, and he made sure he lived up to that expectation. So there's a kind of a smirkiness, and well, if that's what the people want, then that's what they get. But there's he's showing me that there's an element within him that actually it gave him free rein to do that, to overindulge. Thank you. He's saying he passed peacefully, slipped away. Obviously it was noticed. He had people with him. But he felt held straight away. He said he just felt held. So he didn't go off into an abyss. He didn't go off into a void. He felt held straight away. He knew he was safe and comforted. And he hasn't been left on his own. So he's saying there's always someone at my side, always someone at my side. But he's pointing to us and saying there's always someone at your side. So he's like the guardian angel. And your guardian angel actually comes in to help you transition. So he's actually reminding me that it is your guardian angel who'll be with you and help you when you pass over. And he's saying that presence is with you now, because your guardian angel is always with you. He's giving credit. He's giving credit to those who followed him, committed to him, supported him, praised him, rallied for him, shouted for him, cheered for him. So I think he's acknowledging his audience. Of course, without an audience, who would he be? Nobody. He said he would still be him. He would still be a writer, a challenger of norms. And he said he had a team around him, so he had support. He had a band, let's say. So he is nothing without them as well. So he's bringing that element of the combined energy of all of that was a thing in itself. It's not one person, it's a combined energy of talent, he's saying, talent and exquisite musicianship. So some great musicians worked with this person. He said he's got one there. So he's got one with him in spirit too. Oh, okay. I see her. Thank you. I'm not going to keep him any longer. He's saying I think that's enough for now, because he is in post-recovery, I'm getting, because when you go to spirit, you have to go through phases of recovery, especially if you've been through an illness, but certainly the transition phase, you're brought and you're held almost like a hospital setting, and you're brought through a period of awakening to this new existence, this new place. And although the energy is still real, the energy feels frail, the energy feels weak, and it feels like he needs to go back now to receive the care that he needs. But you're very welcome to join us again and to bring your friends. He has friends here with him. And they might come through too, but they were the kind of friends that pushed him out to the front, that he should get his just place, that he should get acknowledged. It's like it's only fair. It's only fair that he gets a moment to reconnect with the earth plane, because he was very attached to the earth plane and to everything that it brought him. This is not him speaking, this is someone he knows in spirit. And he's very much still the same personality for now. As we said, it's that adolescent kind of energy which hasn't shifted fully yet. And there's a great deal of reflection that will be occurring for him. But there's just something about the tides and the time felt right for him to be the first. They're saying he loves the leopard print, by the way. So still a charmer, still a twinkle in his eyes, still willing to offer a compliment, still willing to flirt a little, still willing to connect to the feminine. It's like, no harm, what have you got to lose? Bless you. So I'm going to acknowledge and thank the energies for coming through. I kind of wondered if it would be them because I've got a song in my head. But as I say, I'm not going to say who this one is to start off with. You'll probably have guessed. So rest in peace, dear one. It is really much, it's like I'm seeing him shuffle away with assistants, helpers, angels, guides, whatever you want to call them. And there needs to be almost a disembodying. It's like he's still carrying that frailty, that weakness, that heavy, almost physical, although it's not physical, but it's appearing to be that lowly, what's the word? Damaged body, damaged. But he will transform like the butterfly, the caterpillar. He will let the chrysalis go and his wings will come out again. It's like I'm in my head, I'm going like shiny and new, and he's like looking back going, I can't wait. So bless you, thank you for coming forward. That's all I'm going to do today for Sacred Symposium. Like I say, it's a little bit of mediumship, a little bit of just meeting an energy. Whether I put this up or not, who knows? This might just be for private, but I feel it is just to shift the focus in channeling a bit. On the run up to Christmas, it might just be for December. We do a couple of these just as an ode to those who wish to join. And I think as well there's an energy of at Christmas time. That's the start of Feed the World, isn't it? At Christmas time, there's no need to be afraid. I must watch that again. But it kind of can stir emotion and it can be difficult, and then you can be left with this difficult feeling about Christmas year in, year out because of the reminder. But this is to lighten that. So feel joy at his moving into freedom of soul. Blessings. Thank you.